Moving along, two local college soccer squads going head-to-head in a Lehigh Valley battle. DeSales women's soccer team traveling short distance to take on Moravian last night. The Greyhounds in their final conference game of the season. Breland Moore has a recap.
Yesterday, the Moravian College women's soccer team hosted their last non-conference match of the season. They went up against the 6-4 DeSales Bulldogs at Hub Quad. The game gets underway and the first half will be a bit sluggish. Here's DeSales' Sydney Gandy with a shot that goes wide. The Bulldogs have a wide open net but can't capitalize. Each team will only manage to snag 3 shots on goal in the first 45 minutes. Here come the Bulldogs again. Angelica Bertola with the shot, but it is stopped by goalkeeper Jacqueline Zales. The game will remain scoreless going into halftime. Second half of the game now, and here comes Moravian getting some decent shots. Unfortunately for them, Emily Holtz is there to shut them down every time to continue to keep the Greyhounds scoreless. In the 56th minute of the game, DeSales will finally break through. Rachel Shive works her way down the field and sends it into the lower right corner of the net. Moravian will spend the remainder of the second half trying to answer with a goal of their own. Here's Lauren Bertucci with a shot that goes over the crossbar. They'll tally 6 shots on goal this half, but can't capitalize on any of them. With their lone goal, DeSales will record their second straight shutout and take the victory. The final score, Bulldogs 1, Moravian 0.
I think overall it was a pretty gritty game, and we were able to get a goal in the second half and hold them off. They definitely had their chances, but we did just enough to keep them away.
I thought, again, it was another wonderful game against DeSales. Every time we play them, it's spirited. Both sides are great. Greg's a first-year coach who's done a great job with the program coming in, getting hired in August. But these are the kind of games that are going to get us better to when the games really matter, and that's coming up on Saturday.
The first half of the season has certainly not been kind to Moravian. In fact, the Greyhounds have only scored 6 goals this entire season so far and have been blanked on the board in every single contest except for 2. However, there's no reason for them to worry. There's still plenty of soccer left on their schedule, and with the majority of their conference games scheduled in the latter half of the year, the Greyhounds definitely still have a shot at making landmark conference semifinals.
Yeah, our thoughts were this year on turning around and saying, are we going to take a strength of schedule that is going to give us a false sense of who we are? Or are we going to turn around and change our non-conference schedule? And we've added 3 to 4 nationally ranked programs, which has gotten us to the point where this game becomes a little easier because the pace of the games against the top teams are really fast, and we're getting there. We've closed the gap on a lot of the top teams that we've played throughout the season, and we're starting to get to the point where we're peaking at the right time. It's just a matter of putting a ball in the back of the net.
DeSales won their very first conference game against Kings earlier this month and will aim to grab a second MAC Freedom victory when they play FDU Florham on Saturday.
Well, Saturday is a conference game, so we're really looking forward to that because it's very important to us. Definitely the physicality of today, you know, ready to be tough, ready to take on physical battles, but mentally as well to make sure we can keep our heads together, play as a team, work together, and, you know, finish and put balls in the back of the net. That's what we have to especially work on and keep taking that into Saturday.
Yeah, we're very much looking forward to FDU. They had a quality win last week, and we want to stay at the top of the conference, so it's a must-win game, as are all the other conference games we're going to play.
On the scene, Breland Moore, 2 Sports.